Hey Cancer, welcome to your general love reading. We are moving through the eclipse portals, right, into a brand new day. But whenever this comes to you, if this reading resonates for you, that is when it was meant for you. If you are new, welcome. I am an intuitive, and so much of what you see here on the channel is not going to be traditional. Take it with a little woo and release the rest. As a general rule, roles can be reversed. I could be picking up on old baggage you're still carrying, new energy coming towards you, third-party entanglement. For those of you that have returned, thank you so much. I love you and I appreciate you. All right, so for the collective, okay, you're trying to regain your power, yellow chakra. All right, but it's interesting because the way you're approaching this, the intention here is that you're trying to be, it's like you're trying to be open and receptive to what others have to say. And Spirit is telling me, right? Like, your power is in what do you have to say, right? You may not be letting your truth come out. So we're going to start with some messages. Okay, we'll see what they would like to share with you, what you would like to share with them. Thank you. What would they like to share with you? All right. Okay, so what would they like to share with you? Even though I don't show it, I am sorry for how things went between us. Okay, so things could not have gone very well between the two of you. I know it might be too late by the time I figure things out. So I feel like you're in a separation and this person is trying to find their way. I'm sorry I couldn't follow through on my promises. Okay, for some of you, this is a long-term partnership. You to them, I can't give up on my responsibilities right now. Okay, so you could just be really focusing in on that power, on work, on what you feel responsible for. Okay, you're the only person who truly gets me, right? So you feel at home with this person. You feel like they are the one. I just got caught up in the moment. Okay, so if you walked away, if there was some sort of blowout, maybe that's why you're trying to let other people talk. You may have said things that you feel like you shouldn't have said. So, what would you like to say? Okay, they would like to tell you, I love you more than you will ever know. So, this person does love you. So, do not try to second guess that. You make me smile within. Okay, so as they're trying to figure these things out, when they think about you, it does make them smile. Okay, and when I call to you, answer. So there's almost like a feeling that maybe you're too busy for them. So for you, okay, try again. I won't resist you now. So you may have been putting efforts into other things and now you're ready to be open to this. You're like, I have responsibilities, but I'm still open and receptive to you. Listen, I was not to blame for this drama. Okay, you know that there were outside factors perhaps involved that created a problem between you and this person. Sometimes I just want to crawl into bed and stay there. And if you let me go, you'll regret it, right? Like, I feel like you do get really sad and overwhelmed with all of this. But then maybe you get, and this is on the card of I just got caught up in the moment. And that could be kind of what led to all of this, is that then you just get in your head and you get so angry and all these emotions, and maybe you say things that you didn't mean to say. Okay. So let's see emotionally. How are they feeling emotionally right now? Impatient. Okay, they're irritated, provoked. They're watching you. They're trying to figure things out. They're impatient to know, right? I'm trying to figure things out. It might be too late by the time I do, but I need to get it figured out. And for you, right, like, there's actually a part of you that's just like, ew, right? Icky energy. Like, you get me, you love me, but I'm kind of repulsed by the fact that you're not accepting me as I am. Okay? It's like, ew. All right. So let's take a look at what's going on here. We're going to look at the overview energy, the obstacles, current energy, and future possibilities. Okay? Okay, so overview. 10 of fire, 10 of wands. Okay? You may be going through looking at conversations, soul contracts, things from the past, and literally, like with the solar eclipse, letting them go, burning them up, okay, leaving it behind. The obstacle here is the 7 of earth. It's almost like, right there, that's why you're going through the 10 of fire. We've got the little elephant here on the shoulder. Like, the elephant never forgets. And this fairy, right, is trying to do their magic on you to make you forget the past, okay? To forget all of this that's coming up within you, to see the blessings. And yet you've got that, right, that elephant that's on your shoulder stomping. That's like, an elephant never forgets. I know what happened, right? Current energy here is that you are being called to make a choice, to make a judgment, okay? To think, what do I want? To make that choice, all right? What soul contracts are you going to keep? What soul contracts are you going to release? Future potential here, okay? Page of air and 9 of water. I love this. It's like you may make a proclamation here, okay? A brand new energy. Like, this kind of reminds me of Ariel, right? Like, you've emotionally, like, you've got all these things and you're like, I've got my little fork that I use as my comb, my little thingamajiggers, right? And I've got all of this and I've got all of that, and it all makes me happy. But the proclamation here with the page of air is coming up out of the emotions and saying, okay, in clarity, this is what I want. And it's a freeing energy, right? Just saying it, just, whew, I finally have said it, right? It's freeing, it's liberating. So, okay, the completion of soul contracts here. Yeah, all right. It's going to bring new love, brand new beginning. Ace of Cups, okay, the Fool. Beautiful energy, but you can't do it without letting go, right? But when you release those old soul contracts, new love comes to you. Okay, the obstacle here is the 3 of Wands, right? You've come into a little bit of a balance, right? The light fairy, the strong elephant, and you've kind of just stopped yourself short of making the decision of moving forward. And you can't have it both ways. That's why your current energy, you're being called, right, to make a choice. Yeah. Reflect, okay, King of Swords, on your emotions rather than just your head space. Okay, what are you seeing within yourself that is connected to your emotions? Knight of Wands, how have you been guarding yourself against what you want? Okay, watching from afar. And Two of Wands, right? Again, you're being called to a decision to take a hold of those two poles in your passion, right? From the top of this mountain so that you can make that leap of faith. Okay, what makes you happy here is King of Cups, okay? But it's also, know that these things that you love will not be taken from you by making a proclamation of love, okay? This Four of Pentacles is usually, oh, I've got to hold on to everything so tight. But this deck is protective. Okay, so all of these things, all of your thingamajigs that you love so much, that give you so much fulfillment, you're not going to lose them, right? Now, you may have to put a little more effort in, Eight of Pentacles here, okay, Eight of Stones, into work, right? And that's okay. Just don't put so much effort in after you proclaim your love that this person gets tired waiting. All right? Four of Cups. So tell me about this Ace of Cups. Okay? Wow. It is this judgment for some of you to leave something behind. Okay? Judgment, Eight of Cups, Six of Pentacles, something that's been going round and round and round in cycles again and again. Knight of Pentacles, okay, it's kept you emotionally underwater and very dry, okay, in life, and it's kept you very slowly moving through this soul contract, okay. This new beginning here, okay, is to not repeat the cycle. Six of Cups in reverse. You are moving towards brand new territory. Okay. The obstacle here of moving forward, okay, it is the Star, and I find that funny because it's at the bottom of the other deck. And the energy that was coming off of it as I turned the deck over was that the reason that this person would get bored is that you take a long time getting there, okay? You take a long time getting to your destination sometimes. You kind of just hold on to things and don't really move forward. And so that is a little bit of a blockage. Like, you have to, when you release that proclamation, you have to actually then put action into it. Not just thought, not just words. So currently, reflect on your emotions, even if it brings some emotional surprises, some tower moments with it. Okay. Yeah, there is a part of this. You've been watching someone, Five of Swords with the Sun, right? Like, there's a judgment here on your part of like trying to do what's right maybe for someone else's happiness and not for your own. Being a part of the pack, right? Doing your duty, doing your fair share. Okay, but in order to make the decision and move forward, Page of Wands in reverse, right? You actually have to test the air, and that's part of the problem here, is that you are not. Okay, future energy here, King of Cups, okay? 10 of Cups. It is as good as you have daydreamed about it being. Okay? Right? It's been in your head. You've been thinking about it for a long time. There's the fear of losing things, but it's actually as good as you had hoped. Okay? The thing with work could be that you are trying to maybe fight for a position. 7 of Wands. Okay. 3 of Pentacles with the 7 of Cups. Perhaps there is a third party energy to this where, you know, in order to move through this door, you're like, I've got to make a little bit more money so that I can afford, you know, 2 different households and uphold my responsibilities. But 7 and 3 is completion of the cycle. So Spirit's saying you do have to complete the cycle. You don't want this person to be bored. Like they're sitting here waiting for this gift, Page of Pentacles, the Lovers, okay, after getting Ace of Swords, this clarity, this proclamation. Like they need the completion of the cycle. All right. So let's pull a couple of oracle cards out here. Okay. Yeah, you're forcing yourself away from this change. Okay. A lot of it has to do with trying to remain grounded, trying to hold on to things. It's not going to bring you a lot of support to be restrictive like that. Yep, Spirit says you have to find your inner peace. Okay, that's completing the cycle. 28, that's the 10. The peace within to just move through this, knowing that it's yours, knowing that it's meant for you, right? I mean, look at this. You started following the lunar eclipse when it started happening, and now you're here, right? Just about ready to go through the solar eclipse to this other side. The alchemy is being patient, right? For a minute, for everything to appear. But no, you do have all the wisdom. You do have all the knowing that it takes to take this path forward. Okay, that this is meant for you. Do not get up in your head about all of this. So let's pull a card of advice for going forward on your path through the solar eclipse, okay, and beyond. Yeah, okay. Your struggle here is in, I feel like, how do I perform on all levels, right? It's a very complex thing for you. Okay, that's what I feel like this divine partnership is coming in to teach you, is how do I, you know, perform on all levels, work, love, life, personal desires. Like, how do I do all of that without bringing me into this state that I get into? And that's your goal, okay? That's the breakthrough that's coming. All right, so let's pull a couple of cards from the universe to end this up. If you've enjoyed watching so far, please click on that like button. It is how the channel grows. It's how other people get messages, and it's an energetic give back of gratitude. Okay, so from the universe, 5 of Fire. It's important to know when things are done and lessons have been learned. Okay, soul contracts have been finished, and to move on, okay, instead of just waiting around. Yeah, 7 of Fire. Some of this is walking away from the tower, standing up in your own strength, right? Taking your power back and walking through the fire into this new beginning. And it is scary, but on the other side of this is this higher level connection. Okay, on the other side of this solar eclipse is the Hierophant, this higher level connection that you've been seeking, right? But yet you have been like really trying to defend yourself against moving in that direction. All right, with that 9 of Wands, and there's the 6 of Swords, right? Just go with it. Okay, Knight of Cups. Make the declaration, be fully engaged in the leap of faith, and know that the transition is moving you to a better place. All right? So, I hope this helped you. I hope you guys have a beautiful rest of your day, and I will see you next time. All right? Bye.